Hey guys, this is Nick and this is my Linux experiment, and in today's video I'd like to show you me trying out the Witcher Enhanced Edition on Linux. It is not a native game, this is my Steam running on Wine, and I'm gonna try and play that. Oops, nope, not gonna show you that. I'm gonna try and play this game on Linux. Let's see how it does. So I clicked the play button. Come on, don't show this again please. Let's play. And let's see how it does. Okay, well, apparently something is starting up. Okie dokie. Stop fucking using my key and showing it to everybody, man. Jesus. CD Projekt. So The Witcher, this is the first edition of The Witcher, the first game in the series. It's a pretty old game, and I already played it once on PC a few years ago, and kind of enjoyed it. It was quirky for a start. Combat was weird and didn't really click with the character, but after a few hours of playtime, I was totally engrossed by the systems, the potions, the skill system, the quests, and well, I finished it in I think a week, maybe. So, well, I'm gonna try and play this on Linux now, or maybe not a full series, but just see how it runs, and if I really like it again and I want to replay it, I'll walk through it. And well, maybe then try out The Witcher 2, and probably maybe The Witcher 3, if I can run it, because it is not that easy. So I think my computer should be able to crank all this up to high. We want The Witcher, we're gonna play on medium. And mouse, of course, because that works way better, from my experience. I didn't quite remember that music. Pretty cool. I know The Witcher 2 is available natively on Linux, so that shouldn't be a chore to run, but The Witcher 3 is another beast entirely, because it is not made for Linux. It is a Windows game through and through. And it's gonna be tough to run, because apparently it does not run that well. Plus, it's already a very demanding game on Windows, so we'll see.
Sought refuge amidst forests, where they prepared for a final, desperate fight. In cities and villages, folk were left wondering what had happened to the Witchers.
You cannot cast them out of your villages by throwing stones at them.
The year 1270.
Didn't want to keep
5 years after the Great War.
Never pay, anyways. Well, that's what happened to the Witchers. They drank too much, fell into the mud, and then their buddies came to collect them, bring them to Kaer Morhen, and try to restore their memory.
Where am I? Everything's all right. I've no idea where you've been. The important thing is you're alive and among friends. Though you look like you just left your grave.
That's not a nice thing to say to an albino dude. He was born like, well, no, not born, but he was muted like that.
I remember nothing.
That's the drink.
We'll speak soon enough. We're nearing
I have the exact same reaction as soon as I drink a few pints of whiskey. There we go, Kaer Morhen. I like how they kinda kept the look in The Witcher 3 when you come back to it. It looks pretty similar. You get the same feel about the place, even though it's way more detailed and there's more stuff on it. It just looks nice. There's a really nice coherence to this series, I think. Characters just look a little different between games, but you can get the feel of every single one of them, and their personalities didn't change that much. They toned down on the boobs as well, so that's not a bad thing, because if I remember correctly, Triss is half naked again. I know it's a Witcher game, it's supposed to be sexy and all, but still, come on, that's not practical clothing, is it?
I keep repeating this. Pirouette always followed by a back cross parry.
And there you go.
Barely 2 days.
Some nice transparent boob covering gear and
I owe my recovery to
half
you.
naked thighs.
Thank you, Triss.
Remember?
Pretty sure marketing had us saying this. They were like, hey, come on, we're making a game for people.
Not much.
Put some boobs.
Look below. I know the moves.
Yeah, they're jiggly as well, of course. Well, you can... I think it's in this one that you can collect cards for everybody you have sex with. That's a
I can't
nice,
explain it, but I
subtle
feel a
touch.
bond when we speak.
I don't think a game like that could come out these days. There would be so much backlash.
What do you think, Geralt? Is he ready for the path?
I only knew him for like 10 minutes, so I don't think so. I think he's gonna have a great Witcher career. He's gonna be one of the best Witchers.
The professor promised 50 orens for every freak we kill.
50 orens for fighting a Witcher. These guys are really hungry. Yeah, that's a training sword. That's gonna hurt them a lot. Left click to equip. There we go. And now let's run. Yeah, see, the combat system was weird in this one. You had to click at the right time to launch a new attack, and I think that's a stigmata of the engine they were using, because they were using the Neverwinter Nights engine, but heavily customized. And, well, Neverwinter Nights was never meant to be a action clicky 3D game.
In due time, Lambert.
Enough! We need to check the other possible passages to the
Yeah,
upper
the
court.
camera is still a bit weird in this game, because they're chopping off people's heads and with a little camera cut. Sometimes they focus on people's torsos.
In due time, Lambert. I know him. A mage as ambitious as he is insane.
Well, he's also very much burnt. I thought mages in The Witcher could look like whatever they wanted, so obviously this one wants to look like a burnt Frankfurt sausage, but that's his choice, man. Yum.
I sense magic. There's a sorcerer among them.
Well, there's Savola. You just saw him like 2 seconds ago. He's
Professor,
down
you know
there.
the way. Get to it.
Good luck, Wolf.
Well, I thought my name was Geralt. Am I called Wolf because I'm a Witcher of the Wolf School, or am I called Wolf because I'm the White Wolf?
You'll regret the day you were
missed.
born.
Well, I don't quite remember the day I was born because I've lost my memory, so I guess I could already regret it without knowing it, you know? Which is pretty good. Strong style to defeat this dude. Oh, well, currently it's not the same. Oh yeah, W. I'm on a French keyboard. W is Z for me. Well, the game runs really great. Well, I know it's an older game and all, but it just runs great on Linux, man. Wine is doing a good job these days. Activate the wench. Well, for maxed out graphics, on this computer, I'm running this on a Core i5. I think it's a 7300 HQ on a 17-inch laptop. It's a NVIDIA GTX 1050 Ti with 8 gigs of RAM, and I'm running on an SSD, so of course that would run well, but still I am impressed. There are no weird texture artifacts, no missing models, cursor is working fine, no frame rate drops. This is working really nicely. I'm liking this. And let's go with fucking Leo. I think that's through here. Are you Leo, man? Leo? Yes, that's you. Okay.
Lead the way.
Okay, I'll lead the way. Let's go into the Citadel entrance. Yeah, so no special configuration to run this game. I just installed it from Steam. I think the only wine CFG parameter I put is that every default game is installed and runs as if my computer was Windows 10. But I think that's all. So, well, oh, maybe we crashed or something? Because the loading time is pretty small, pretty slow, and we have no indicator of anything. So maybe I spooned. Yep, it crashed, alright. Well, the game runs really great. Well, I know it's an older game and all, but it just runs great on Linux, man. Wine is doing a good job these days. Well, that's it for The Witcher then. We'll retry it later, maybe replaying that, but that's it for a first taste. So it looks great, but of course there are a few quirks and problems. I have to run it on console just to see what went wrong there. But anyways, no special configuration, probably something in the registry I could do to fix that up, but I'm not gonna do that tonight. So, well, I hope you guys liked this little video. Tell me if you want me to play some more of The Witcher, maybe The Witcher 2 or even The Witcher 3, and well, I'll be delighted to do so. In the meantime, this has been my Linux experiment, and I see you guys in the next one. Bye!